Hey guys, welcome to a special episode of INFP Corner in which I will embarrass myself in front of everyone by showing you guys how messy my room is. Okay, first of all, it's like, why am I doing this? So most people mistype me as ENFP, but then I noticed that some people on this YouTube channel thought that I was ISFJ, which I was like, oh, really? Okay, so ISFJ, and I think someone else thought I was INFJ, and I'm just like, guys, I don't have SE. Like, I wish I had SE. SE sounds like one of the most fun cognitive functions that you can have, but then I just don't have it. And I do have SI, but it's not very high up, which explains my horrible relationship with objects. Like, I just have no control over objects. So, anyway, the point of this video is to show you guys what I think not having SE and not having SI higher up looks like. So, I just moved to a new place. This is my new place, and today is my 4th day of being here. I was supposed to get bed sheets. Okay, but I didn't, just cause. And yes, it is really uncomfortable to sleep on a bare mattress, but I guess physical sensations just are not high on my priorities list. Like, I totally think that I should get bed sheets, but I just haven't had the chance. Like, something else always comes up, like making this video, working on my YouTube channel, working like at my job, and reading. Like, yeah, I'm reading a book on how to write well. I know it's cheesy. I have the things that I need that I prioritize out. Like, I have my notebook, really, really important. I have my microphone to do these things, which I'm sorry if the sound isn't that great right now. I'm not using it. Okay, so let me show you my room. See, it's really messy here because look, an ISFJ would never let it get this bad. Also, I haven't really opened my suitcases after the move, so let's see. Yeah, this suitcase is completely unopened. And this suitcase is open, but obviously I have not unpacked yet. I do have this like lovely wardrobe, but I haven't used it yet because I don't think I've even opened this wardrobe yet. And finally, I'm lucky enough to have a dresser, but I also have yet to use that because I haven't unpacked. Okay, so now that I'm done embarrassing myself, what does this all mean? In socionics, I found out that basically extroverted sensing is the function that I use the least. So if you want to find out your blind spot function or point of least resistance or polar function, all you have to do is look at your third function. So for me, it's introverted sensing, and then switch the direction. So for me, it would be extroverted sensing. So that is the one that supposedly you use the least, and I couldn't agree more. I mean, look at my room. Basically, when I'm really, really interested in a project or a theory or just anything, like a concept, I totally lose track of my external environment. They call INFPs the dreamers, and I think I would agree with that because most of the time I'm so in my head that, like, I do notice that this mattress is kind of scratchy and I do need to buy sheets soon, but it's so low on my priorities list. Okay, first of all, am I saying that all INFPs are messy or all perceivers are messy? No, please, like, don't get this twisted. It's just a different relationship with objects. I don't really have a direct relationship with objects or my external environment since I have introverted sensing. All the objects have to be filtered through my subjectivity. Basically, a lot of INFPs, I mean, maybe not a lot, some INFPs prioritize beauty and, having a beautiful environment. So for those INFPs, they're gonna have like a really pretty room. My room was way cleaner when I was living with like a boyfriend. So because I knew he liked things like more clean, and because I like him, I would make it a priority to keep things more clean. But now that I'm by myself, I'm like, oh, whatever. If, you know, having a beautiful environment is not high on your priorities list, then it can get neglected. Whereas someone with higher SI or SE just has a better relationship with objects in the real world, since they're not in like intuitive la la land all the time. Then even if they don't necessarily prioritize like a great environment, they're still probably more likely gonna have a neater space, or at least they're not gonna sleep on a bare mattress for several nights. It's just gonna be too like abrasive on the skin for the higher SE users. The other thing about having SI lowered down is that it's very hard to establish a routine. And I've always kind of wanted to establish a routine, like every month. Every month I'm like, okay, I will wake up, I'll exercise. Every week I will clean my room, and that never happens. It just, maybe I keep it up for like a day or two, and then everything just falls into disarray again. So this kind of everyday stuff, like the details of everyday reality, yes, exactly, the details of everyday reality just falls to the wayside. So INFPs out there who have the same problem as I do, it's fine to be messy, but I think you gotta take care of your body. I think people who have introverted sensing higher up, they're very sensitive to changes in their internal sensations, like if they feel sick, if they feel like their heartbeat going up or down weirdly, stuff like that. And so having it lowered down, I think I'm one of those people who don't realize that they've been overworked or undersleeping until it's too late. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have muscle aches all over, and I didn't notice because I was so mentally occupied. And it's fine to not have a routine, but I would say at least try to have somewhat of a healthy sleeping schedule. Sleep is really important. The other thing about all of this is that I really don't like physical objects. Like, objects just kind of, oh, I feel so oppressed by having so many objects. Like, I really relate to the Fight Club message that like the stuff that you own end up owning you. And part of why I haven't unpacked is that I'm usually just running about. I ideally would like to have everything fit into one suitcase. So obviously right now I'm failing in that I only fit things into 2 suitcases. But 1 suitcase is ideal since I never know when I'm gonna like get up and leave. I guess the final thing that some of you might be wondering is, aren't you embarrassed by all of this? Yes, I am. I've always been like kind of iffy about this. Like ever since I was little, I was always scolded by just having such a messy room. And yes, I do go into like these spurts of being hyper vigilant, clean, and perfectionistic and neat. But it always falls apart. So now that I'm 24, I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna accept that I'm never gonna be a neat person who has a routine. It's just not gonna happen. So I am pretty embarrassed, but I think what overrides the embarrassment is that this is an interesting concept, my theory of people with no SE and low SI. And I want to share this with the world. I hope you found it interesting. Yeah, let me know in the comments how messy or not messy your room is, and what is really the motivation of keeping it neat in the first place.